Whew. For all-nighter's second monologue, I'd like to begin with my first joke. It's a Halloween miracle. The came to campus, just over fall break, and he gave a speech for the students, and I think he really just changed a lot of students, hearts and minds, and honestly, only Facebook statuses, as far as I can tell. He gave a joke that was widely repeated. During the Q&A section, someone asked him what the secret to happiness was, and he responded, money, before giving a more serious, Buddhist, thoughtful answer. And I think he's used to getting chuckles for that, but I do not think he was ready for the response from Princeton, which I could only describe as wealthy laughter.
I'll invest in that, yes.
In other campus news, the USG Movies at the Garden Theater on Thursdays are going to be screened an hour earlier as a response to some students' complaints that 11:45 is too late to go see a movie. Now it's going to be my excuse. Responded. Now it's my excuse. Commented students who didn't want to go on dates with those students in the first place.
Oddly enough, 98% of those who complained, they were community auditors.
Well, they got better. They're serious.
People, they're older folk. Man.
In national news, obviously, we had midterm elections, where now the country has a Republican Congress, which, listen, whether you're for that news or against it, I think we can all join together in being disappointed at voter turnout, which was down to 36%, significantly down from the 2010 midterms. Disappointed a lot of people, including myself. But a lot of people have theories about why this might have been, and I think we all really know. It's that in November 2010, Netflix started offering streaming-only services for accounts. So you can fact check that. That's when it started. We've just been going outside less and less and less.
Elliot, this year was my first time voting, and it felt great.
Hey, I'm glad your first time went well. That's really special. You're a patriot now.
It obviously didn't do anything. I'm a realist.
In other national news, CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, came out as gay this month. Yeah, and even more controversial news, anything. He's the CEO of a massively popular San Francisco-based company whose original logo was a rainbow fruit. All right? I don't think he's going to ruffle any feathers with that news.
Bill Gates has been living as a woman for the past 3 years. Nobody's saying anything about that.
The only money that Belinda and I will not be donating to charity will be for my hormone therapy.
Bill, why did you
That's a direct quote.
Why did you when you began hormones to become a woman?
It's a very complicated process, hormone therapy, Elliot.
I don't understand it.
Neither do I.
A high executive of Google leapt from the stratosphere this month, breaking the previous altitude record set just 2 years ago. And in doing so, he also set the new world record for world's raddest dad. Take that, Brendan's dad. In other news, American Eagle, the clothing company, has announced they're going to be bringing out a new line of dog wear. This is true, and it's actually, this is not a joke, called American Beagle Outfitters. I say no thanks. Rover is going to get what I've always get him. I'm going to dress him in Abercrombie and Bitch. or J. Chew. Nemesis Barkham.
Eddie Bow Wower.
Eddie Bow Wow. Furban Outfitters. Furban Snoutfitters. Fermie's Mountain Dog. Pug.
It's okay.
Jaguar.
I will just keep ordering vintage dog dresses off of Petsy.
A Japanese whiskey distiller this month beat out Scotland for the first time in a while for the title of world's best whiskey. This led to a lot of surprise, although no one was surprised when Scotland, for the millionth year in a row, took home worst sake.
Angus! Sake is supposed to be made with fermented rice, not boiled sheep's liver. But this is delicious! Well, the shy one.
The Nashville Predators is a hockey team. You may or may not have heard of them. They're great. But on their game on Tuesday, their coach was unexpectedly hit in the face with a puck and really impressed fans when he continued to coach for the entire game, really. Which was great for the team, although all of the plays he called after that accident were but it led to, you know, not victory, but something.
Whatever Predators can expect. You know.
And finally, we all heard the tragic news that a student at Terrace just yesterday tested positive for Ebola. That's right, Ebola weed!
Yeah, dude! Let's quarantine ourselves in the green room!